Hello and welcome to HCS Connects. I'm Kelly Gorel with Hampton City Schools. Today we have Dr. Richard Mason with us, who is our school board chair, as he's going to talk to us about our superintendent search. So welcome to HCS Connects.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you. We know that the ultimate responsibilities of the school board, beside policy, budget, is the hiring of superintendents. And with Dr. Smith's announcement that he will be retiring on June 30th, you all now have a superintendent search to conduct. So glad you're here today, and tell us where we are in that process.
Well, so far we've met with the Virginia School Board Association, which is VSBA. They will be assisting us with the search. And so the first thing we must do is to get community feedback, because we want to make sure that the community understands that they are stakeholders when it comes to what we're doing here with Hampton City Schools. So we're going to put out the surveys to let everyone know that we want to hear from them, and that's what we're expecting at this point.
So in the surveys, when you say community, that survey, it's for all staff members to take, our parents and guardians, the community at large. Anyone can take that survey within Hampton City Schools or the city of Hampton, correct?
Yes, anyone, and we definitely want feedback from everyone, whether you have a student in Hampton City Schools or not, simply because we want to make sure that you understand that you are also affected by Hampton City Schools, our business stakeholders, our community organizations and all. We want their feedback as well, because that is the process that we're putting in place right now, because as a school division, we are a part of the community.
And that survey, I believe it's open till February 20th. I know it's live on our HCS website right now.
Yes.
We've also sent that link to all of our staff members, all of our families, local media, the city. So there's multiple ways to find that information. Hard copies, if somebody wants a hard copy opposed to the electronic, we've got hard copies at 1 Franklin Street, which is our school administrative center. We have them in each of our schools as well as our public library. So there's different ways that individuals can take that survey.
Yes, so there should be no reason why anyone who wants to participate in the survey will not have access to the survey itself.
And the survey is not the only way that we're asking for community feedback. There's some public hearings that are coming up as well. I know that there is one on Thursday, February 16th. That's at 6:30 p.m. and that's at the Fox Hill Neighborhood Center.
Yes.
And then there is one on Saturday, February 18th at 11 a.m. at the Mary Jackson Center. So tell us a little bit about the public hearings. What are you hoping to glean from those? Who do you want to come out?
Anyone and everyone. Certainly, we're asking them to come out. Each speaker will be allotted 2 to 3 minutes to speak before the school board, just to give us some feedback on what is it that they would like to see in a superintendent, sharing their understanding of what the role may be of a superintendent and what their expectations may be for the next superintendent. We've been very pleased with the work that Dr. Smith has done with the division leadership team here. And so the same model that we used back then to select Dr. Smith, we want to do the same thing this time around as well.
And once you get the feedback from those surveys, the data, and you hear the individuals at the public hearing, what's the next steps after that?
After that, what we will do is basically put all of that information together, crunch that data, and basically put together a statement of what our expectations are and the criteria for the superintendent selection as we send out the application. Because the application will go out March the 2nd. Once we meet on March the 1st to put all of that information together, we're going to have the application available for those interested candidates available March the 2nd.
Now, when you say we, you still mean VSBA, though. Like VSBA is collecting that data for us. VSBA, the school board will be setting the criteria based on community feedback. But VSBA will be the one that is marketing, distributing the applications, taking applicants in for candidates that are interested. They're doing that legwork for Hampton City Schools.
Yes, and all inquiries should be directed towards VSBA, and that information is available on the website, and it will be available with the application process as well.
So applications are supposed to go live on March 2nd. How long until someone can submit an application? Until
March the 31st.
And then from there, there's got to be an interview process, I'm assuming.
Yes. So April and May, we will be conducting interviews, first round, second round, and possibly third round interviews. And the interviews will be held confidentially, because sometimes we have superintendents who are in current roles as superintendents in other school divisions, and we like to offer them that privacy. And and not allow their, their current school division to know that they're interested in applying. That's just that confidentiality piece and respect for someone who may be looking for an opportunity such as Hampton City Schools.
So the timeline is set. Like we said, the survey is in place. That will be open until February 20th. Then we'll have the 2 public hearings, February 16th and 18th. From there, by March 1st, you all as a school board collectively will decide the criteria for the superintendent and provide that to VSBA. VSBA will then go ahead and make the application live for anyone who's interested, any candidate, and that will stay up until, you said, the end of March.
Yes.
And then you all be interviewing April, May, and hopefully have the new superintendent in place by July 1st.
Yes. Ideally, we want to make an offer sometime in June, so that will give the prospective candidate an opportunity to kind of tie up their loose ends to be prepared to come on board July 1.
Excellent. So nice, tight process.
Yes.
Thank you to VSBA for assisting with that. So as we wrap up, is there anything that you would like to add as far as the importance of feedback, or, really, I know you can't say what you're looking for in a superintendent yet because you haven't established that criteria, but just really what are we looking for in regards to feedback?
Well, the biggest aspect right now is just feedback from the community. We pride ourselves on one division, one transformation, and one community. And so we all have to work together to continue the great work that we're doing here within Hampton City Schools.
Well, excellent. So again, check out our website. The link is already there for the survey. Once the application goes live, we'll have the link there as well. So just keep referring back to the website, and if they have any questions, to contact the Virginia School Boards Association, VSBA.
Yes, that sums it up.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here today. We're excited to see, where this is going to take us. And of course, we are going to miss Dr. Smith immensely, but he has left us in a very good position as we move forward for student success.
Yes, definitely so.
Well, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on HCS Connects. Remember, it's easy to stay connected.